Alright guys, let's go. I'm ready to rob more people, kill more things. Alright, supposed to go somewhere. Let's go to Phineas's lab. Oh.
We have successfully arrived at Phineas's orbital lab, Captain, and we are still in one piece. Shall I congratulate myself, or would you like to do the honors?
Not this one. Ooh, party selection. 2 companions. Well, why not both?
Hello? Can you hear me? Does this work? Oh, damn it! Blast this cloud!
Can I rob you, Phineas? Oh, yes I can.
I'm just securing my ongoing experiments. And securing myself. Mind the mess. I haven't had a visitor since, in fact, I've never had a visitor. Oh, thank the law. Your skin hasn't spontaneously changed color. Potential side effect of the revival process. Very rare, but you never know. Right. Welcome to my little habitation, such as it is. I've got caffeinoids, cysty bits, if you're into that sort of thing. So, welcome. Make yourself at home. My secret hideout is your secret hideout.
What monitoring device?
The one I gave you before your pod landed? Ruined, beyond repair. Impossible to find replacement parts. That's Halcyon Manufacturing for you. Don't worry about it. I'm reasonably certain you're not going to spontaneously expire. No need to monitor your recovery. Nonsense. There's no such thing as luck. Only well-calculated margins of error. You survived that fall in 85 out of 100 simulations. Of course. Oh, it's not you. I do experiments in that room. Some of them get quite scientific. The unexpected is to be treasured, but from a safe distance. Regardless, it's quite comfortable in here, you know. I have my beans, have my caffeinoids.
Plenty of toilet paper. Where can I get some of that? I could use some toilet paper.
Let's talk. No, and I've been trying very hard to avoid making eye contact.
Ah, the wanted criminal himself. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Wait, not another word. I don't want to know your name. I don't want to know who you are. Let's just enjoy our plausible deniability while it lasts, shall we? Why don't you just invite the entire colony to my secret, carefully concealed laboratory? It isn't as if I wanted privacy. Oh, very well. I can be a little cantankerous when I haven't had my caffeinoids. For what it's worth, I am pleased that you found a crew. Such. I picked you out of the hope for your talents, after all. It's only natural that others would gravitate toward you. What's on your mind?
Oh, I can hack. What's up, Bubbles? Yeah, I'm just gonna take everything. What is that V command? I have no idea. I guess we'll find out the next time I fight someone. Huh? Is he talking about me? Who's he talking to? Who's H. Blythe? I don't remember.
Careful, that's my...
Science weapons are unique weapons.
Aha! I see you found my portable molecular compression device, better known as a shrink ray. Find a target, point, shoot. Your target will shrink down into a manageable size, whereupon you may commence beating them to a pulp. Feel free to try it on a marauder sometime.
Oh, I will.
I hope you're not thinking of ingratiating yourself with the board. Chairman Rockwell and his cronies are not your friends. They might tempt you with promises of wealth, but don't be fooled. They're just using you for their own ends. What's on your mind? Absolute. Oh, goodness, no. I wouldn't survive 10 seconds in the blackness of the aether. Well, no, I imagine I'd last at least 12 seconds before I'd lose consciousness and die of hypoxia. Life outside work? No, of course not. My life is my work. For that matter, everyone else's lives are also my work. An entire colony's worth of lives are at stake. It's up to me, up to us to set things right. To answer your question, I'd rather stay right here in my lab. There's too much work to be done. The Hope's colonists won't revive themselves, you know. Because we've lost our way, the board has a stranglehold over this colony, and we've all been conditioned into total obedience. The Hope is full of specialists, scientists, engineers, talented individuals like you, people who haven't been corrupted by the board. Unfortunately, the Hope's colonists have been frozen for decades, well past your shelf life, so to speak. No offense. Ah, you begin to perceive the truth. Yes, according to the board and their narrow-minded scientists, you should be a pile of organic sludge right now. 10 years. That's how long the average human can remain in hibernation. You were frozen for decades. In theory, you never should have survived the revival process. But the conventional theories are wrong. You're living proof that it can be done. There's yet hope for the Hope. Get it? We'll do our very best to save them all. I'd best get back.
Alright, whatever. See you later. I just came here for the weapon. You can stay in your lab. Alright, now the real adventure begins. Oh, do I hang my posters on the wall or something? I have acquired plenty of posters, yes.
Welcome back, Cap. How can I be of assistance? Take care. Welcome
Oh, it's
back.
just slow.
How can I be of what part of the colony would you like to discuss? Ah, yes. As Dr. Wells is a wanted outlaw, he built his laboratory into an asteroid. Orbital destinations can be. There is a bounty on his head, one with a markedly high reward amount. Shall I engage the laser?
Oh my
weapon
god.
system? A sensible choice, as we do not have any laser weapons.
Oh.
Of course. What part of the colony would you like to discuss? We're cleared to dock with the Groundbreaker if we're going there, please be sure all docking forms have been filed in triplicate and fees have been paid. The Mardettes take their docking laws quite seriously. I can, yes. Let me add that to my list of 1,435,498 tasks I am simultaneously executing in order to run our ship. You are more than welcome, Captain. The Groundbreaker was Halcyon's original colony ship. It has since been repurposed as a service station in the Lagrange point of the system. Freighters often deliver or pick up goods from the Groundbreaker en route to other destinations. The city ship hosts an array of cargo bays, factories, housing sections, and more. Many of Halcyon's companies maintain office spaces with stationed representatives in what is considered a truly neutral territory within the system. I have filed the required docking forms in triplicate, and fees have been paid.
Oh, wonderful.
How can I be of assistance? I have lots of minutes. Many minutes. Unlimited minutes. I require a captain to pilot the ship. As you may be aware, Captain Alex Hawthorne was a smuggler of some repute. I failed to predict the likely outcome of his reckless behavioral patterns. In our travels together, Alex liked to pass time by, as he called it, tinkering to improve my design. If you mean, was Captain Hawthorne my first? How can I be of
Alright, whatever. Let's go, Groundbreaker. Oop.
We've arrived at the Groundbreaker.
What mission am I doing? Speak to Gladys, acquire this thing, and locate this thing.
Can we talk?
Oh, you want to talk?
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson. I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff. Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else? Mostly, yeah. I lived in the maintenance office near all my life. Mr. Thompson never let me forget how funny that was. Not on the regular. Once in a great long while, a Saltuna boat would break down on the pad. He'd always bring me along for those. Mostly he did the same as me. Kept Bess, I mean the cannery, running. Turned loaders, plumbing and electricity, some plastering. I never got the hang of that. Except for my schooling years, I was always beside him. Or tied to him. He used to carry me about in a sling when I was real little. When I got older, he set me to sorting tools and parts while he worked. Later, he taught me simple fixes like busted crate latches. I'm not exactly a model employee. Not like he wanted. The kind that stays quiet and gets the right work done in the right order every day. It's not normal for anyone to do as their parents. You take a vocational test. That decides your schooling and your career. When I tested out for maintenance, everyone figured it was on account of my dad. They were real unhappy with us. Because they were hoping their own kid would get the job and get sent back to Edgewater. When folk go away for schooling, they don't get back to where they begun. Not usually. You go straight to your first job, wherever the company's got an opening. Well, it ain't exactly cruel to have the promise of a paying job. And that's all it is. You go where the company needs you. Where your skills do the most good. Absa Shirley, Captain. What's on your mind?
I'll lock up behind you.
What a cruel world.
Captain. Hey, Captain. I'm in space. I never thought I'd be able to say that.
That's not the point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
I'm in the middle of a situation. If you could move along, I'd be obliged.
Don't go telling him where to step. Groundbreaker belongs to all of us.
Felix, first of all, no, it doesn't. And second, shut the hell up. Don't think I won't detain you again. Hey, knock yourself out. Or him, if you're so inclined.
Whatever you heard, it's all true. I had this foreman, right? Guy never liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting. That's when I broadsided him with a tossball stick. Yeah. Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation. Enjoy my freedom. Scrounged together enough bits for a 0G. Other than that, can't say as I do. Hey, not for nothing, but I saw you wander out of that ship over there by the dock. Wouldn't happen to be yours, would it? Captain of the Unreliable. You're like something out of a serial drama. Hey, I don't want to talk your ears off, guessing you got places to be. I appreciate your time. Felix Millstone. Pleased to make your acquaintance. See you around, boss. Going for a stroll around the docking base?
These are all stealing? Don't open this door. Good. Oh my god. Move over, you guys.
It's always fucking freezing in the rain. Gonna head to Vera's for whiskey and darts. Maybe not in that order.
Customs and inspection, all right?
Just arrived? Head over to Customs. Wheeler needs to process you.
Hello, Wheeler.
Identification, please. Captain Hawthorne, you said.
Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until
Oof,
such
I
a time
messed
as
up.
they see fit to lift it.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Well, isn't this wonderful? The captain's done something to get on the board's bad side.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably. You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it. Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important. You take the starch out of them, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor? Wanda
Sure.
Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it. A handful of SAM cleaning units retrofitted for surgery. I don't know much else. I stopped listening when she started yelling. Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with? The fence. You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly. Maybe. Most of the shipping traffic in the system passes through Groundbreaker. Every couple of months, we even get a big interstellar freighter. 2 biggest operations are the board. That is, Halcyon Holdings and Sublight Salvage. But there are independent operators around the promenade deck. Most of those jobs are going to take you off station, though. Commandant Sanita might have a couple of folks she needs killed. Bad folks, I mean. Not regular folks. She'll be at the security desk behind me. Chief Jun Lei might have an errand needs running. She's all tied up trying to fix our heat problem. You'll find her in engineering.
No kidding? I'd love to get a look at this old girl's innards. I bet they're real twisty and weird. In a good way.
Happy to help. That's my job, after all.
You're real good at it, too.
Well, thank you, miss. It's nice to be recognized. Yep.
Can we move this along? I have a certain, matter I'd like to attend to, Captain.
Are you pulling my leg? Goes like this. Back on Earth, before the crossing, the powers that be were selling off stakes in distant star systems they thought had potential. A bunch of companies decided to throw in together and form the Halcyon Holdings Corporation, then buy up the rights to this here colony. That group's what we now call the Board. Groundbreaker was one of the original colony vessels to come over on the crossing, a few years before her sister ship, the Hope. Once everybody'd been de-thawed and dropped dirt side, the original crew of the Groundbreaker decided they rather liked the spacefaring life. I guess that was the start of our independent spirit. Now, here we are. Yep, Groundbreaker's the only real independent port. Aside from us, there's just tramp freighters and wildcat miners. Seems like every year the board's offices get bigger and their ships take up more of the landing bays. Haven't seen nearly as many tramp crews this year. Sitting around drinking whiskey and smoking cigars, yeah, probably. Can't say for sure, of course. Doubt. Glad to help. They strip the parts from derelict ships and abandoned outposts. There's some that say they make the derelicts and encourage folks to abandon their steads. Sublight gives me the creeps. I've known folks who went to work for them and just vanished. They're on the promenade run by a woman named Lilia Hagen. I'm only telling you so you know to avoid them. Relative to the board holdings? Not really. But there's a few with the means to go where they will. They aren't rich, but they aren't likely to look too close at your work history either. All right? He's friendly enough unless you speak ill of the board. Get the sense he doesn't care for Groundbreaker much. Not that he would, being a board man and all. He's our liaison. They can't abide an independent township, especially not one they gotta depend on. We're the first and last stop out of this colony. All their interstellar freighters come through us, and we skim a few bits off the top in manifest processing fees with every one. Folks around here will bluster that the board hates our freedom, but really, They know we can stop their out-system shipments anytime we like, and that terrifies them. You sure you didn't just step off one of the interstellar freighters? There's no working with the board. They don't share, not bits, people, or resources. You work for them, or you don't work at all. Groundbreaker cooperating now would be tantamount to joining their ranks, and we sure as shit ain't about to do that. It's a delicate balance, right? We could cancel their freighters' docking privileges in retaliation, but where'd that lead us? They got assault cruisers, gunships, and a handful of mining operations at their fingertips. We push them too hard, maybe they decide we'd be better in 10 trillion little pieces. Or they cobble together a new Groundbreaker and put us out of business.
The board wouldn't do that. Would they?
The board is necessary to provide order to the colony. They believe it's their prerogative to overrun you. But whether you allow that is up to you.
It's a tough line to walk, no doubt about that. Sure thing. Most places are on the promenade deck. Big door yacht. I got a preference for the Lost Hope myself. You need anything else? DC.
Move along.
Okay.
This is it. Security. I can check the departures register to find out which crew the Scholar shipped in and out with.
No one lives on Monarch. It's a wasteland. You were hearing things.
No, seriously. There was a look.
Unless you're here to file an incident report or to inquire about the bounty posting, I must kindly ask you to clear out. The Mardet's offices aren't for Got a hot one for you. Captain Gunnar McRed. Just 26 hours old. The posting, that is, not the criminal. Allegations include several counts of flying under the influence, carrying open alcoholic container, kicked one right in the kneecap while he poked the other in the eyes. McRed's lucky we're too backlogged right now to... But if our resources clear up and we catch him before some contractor does, I fully plan to lock him in ISO. Last tip we got pointed toward the back bays. You want the reward? Do the legwork. You and about 6 other enterprising mavericks. It's only a matter of time before someone brings me McRed's head, or his lucky lighter, as proof of kill. I do hope you're the lucky hunter, though. Good luck and skip speed to you.
Oh, how'd you get in there, Viker? Max, how'd you get in there? Whoa. Okay. Wait, which one am I supposed to do? I just got a whole bunch of new quests. Okay. How do I put on my disguise? Where's the... Let me save before I do something stupid. Okay. Is it one of these? Use, reload, attack, blah. Hold attack, special, special, weapons, weapon radial, view, 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 no. You automatically use it. Oh, whoops. Well, let's see what happens. I was just trying to say, you guys. It requires ID Groundbreaker. Oh, okay, okay. Not ready yet. Let's not get myself killed. Oh, okay. You'll know this guy's okay. So now can I go in here? Where am I going? Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da da da.
Looking sharp.
Okay. What the heck is this hoop for? Oh my god, I can't get in? Ooh. Like Cloak and Dagger? Yeah. Oh well. I guess I'll come back. Anyways. Oh wait. Let's look at the map.
What do you think you're doing?
Oh darn, he saw that.
Oh, my mistake.
I want to steal this thing. Decreased. My god.
Hold it right there.
That maniac on Monarch's.
Oh, hells no.
I don't want any trouble out of you.
Oh.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. The board would like to remind spacers and other travelers that passage to Monarch is restricted.
Yeah, I've done work for Sublight. Need to pay the bills somehow.
Fountains of acid and sulfur rain are the least of the horrors plaguing the surface of Monarch. Anarchists live as one with the animals, lawless, savage, and unemployed. The board's embargo ensures that nothing can leave the planet and threaten our hard-working citizens.
Actually, no one can see me, right?
Halcyon News, your only source for news in the Halcyon colony.
Try not to be distracted by the glare of the adverts. Lots of unsavory types about.
Rizzo's Purple Berry Fudge. A soft.
Wish we had bigger weapons. But no. Be careful about blowing holes in the hull.
Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch. Triple flakes and purple berry flavored
News
power
packet
nuggets.
had the tossball scores from Deconis. What about the rail gliding championships?
I didn't think anyone but natives followed that. Hell,
I know space hands who don't even think it a sport. So, that's a no?
Ooh, can we rent an upstairs room?
How do you do? And welcome to the Rest and Go. We used to be the Go and Rest, but folks never knew when to leave. Sorry. Business has been slow. Anything to occupy the time. Oh, you can't miss her. Right behind you, number 2. First unit on the left, or second unit from the right, depending on which direction you count from. Of course, most of our supplies come and go through merchants. Company ships and salvage runs are the only traffic we tend to get. I try and steer clear of that creepy fellow in the moon mask. If there's a cost to being a company man, he paid it in spades. Fine, as long as the board keeps its grubby mitts to its... Chief Tennyson holds the ship together, the Promenade holds our economy together, and Sublight is the shoddy jewel in our rusty old crown. Our Chief Tennyson has an independent streak, same as her mother and grandmother who rode this ship on the crossing. There's a reason the board's embassy is a glorified shoebox. While Junlei Tennyson lives and breathes, Groundbreaker remains free. Our local garbage collectors. That Lilia Hagen never met a debris field she didn't like. She freely admits she planted her roots in Groundbreaker to escape board oversight. But I think there's more to it. She's an...
Okay, okay.
I had a question about your plan, Mr. Vicar.
Of course. The cos... is generated and directed by the universal equation, also known as the Grand Plan. By contemplating the teleological order of things, one can achieve verity. Oh, right. You had a question?
Never mind. That about answers it.
Where am I? Is there like a list of key cards that I have? Bay, okay.
Looking sharp.
You're sure this is perfectly safe? I'd rather not die early of an infectious disease myself.
Alright, lady. Shoot.
Can't say I've seen you before. I take it you're a freighter captain? If you're here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery service. He must be referring to Irion. I'm sure the fool's gotten himself into another scrape. I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever gonna get my service mechanicals at this rate. Our delivery man. A brave idiot with a penchant for getting himself delayed. Sometimes by dates, usually by bandits. Surgery mostly. Medical personnel are difficult to come by on Groundbreaker. The board won't let their doctors and nurses station here, and they own all the medical schools. If we can't hire their people, we can't hire anyone. Everyone on staff here on Groundbreaker was trained by me or Idris. We're good, don't get me wrong. But we've only 2 heads between us, and we don't know. I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday. Last he told me, he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. You look out, though.
You can't keep me out of there.
Please don't make a scene, Dr. Finn.
I'm sorry. Am I causing a scene? See, Umfuru? We could have avoided all this unpleasantness if you just...
Let me get one thing straight. Jessie and I are not friends. I just owe her, okay?
As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long, and she's apparently not receiving visitors. Be my guest. If you know something I don't about dealing with hospital bureaucracy, I'll be impressed.
Alright, let's go back, talk to Jessie.
On rotten time. You hull-headed quacks do know that restful... What? Why? Everything's fine. We're all fine here. No need for her to be worrying her pretty little head about me. I'm just terrible, dreadful sick is all. Got a cough that won't quit and sores all over my body. Highly, lethally contagious. But I'll be fine, so long as I'm left alone.
Should I intimidate her? Can't let that... No, maybe not.
Criminy. She really ain't gonna drop this, is she? Alright, okay. We can discuss this like the level-headed folk that we are. Seems I've got to do something before Ellie goes jabbering my business to anyone with one ear and an intent to listen.
That was easy.
The truth is, I'm not sick. But if you repeat what I'm about to tell you to anyone, I will deny it with my dying breath. You, ain't with the board, are you? See, I owe them a lot. I might have missed a payment or two, and the other night I swear someone was following me back to my room. So I hold up here to lay low.
If I lie to her, am I gonna take her money? Let's be nice.
What? No, I didn't do anything. I'm a law-abiding denizen of this ship, I swear. Think? No. I recognize a contracted killer when I see one, thank you. In my line of work, that's a skill you develop during week 1, assuming you want to keep breathing. Alright, I'll fess this part up too. If it means you'll help me. I'm a thief. I specialize in particularly high-end and historically valuable items. 3 weeks back, I caught rumor that the Blood Tier diamond, last worn by an heiress on the Lost Hope, had surfaced for the first time in 70 years. If I had, you think I'd be hiding out in the med bay? I was gonna steal it, lined up Udom as my buyer. He paid half up front to finance the operation. Let's just say things went sideways about the time I got my hands on the diamond, and it crumbled to stardust in my palm.
What?
Anywho, I barely made it out with my life, and nary a plan to make back Udom's deposit I'd spent. Udom Bedford's the board guy on the station. He'd know how I stand with them. If you can square things for me, I'd owe you one even bigger than Ellie owes me. Thanks for helping me with the board. You're a real pal. Or I guess I should say, Ellie is one, huh?
Any word on Jesse? Good luck. The board's got an office on the promenade just before. I'd go with you to see the board's rep, but...
Alright, I feel like I just skipped a bunch of things. Wait. Which way did I come from? Oh. What's this? Passage to anywhere. Weapons from the void. Wait, which ones? Hello, creep.
Sorry about the heat. Chief Tennyson will get the radiators fixed soon. Of course, this heat sure makes a zero-G brew extra refreshing. It's an ale that's good for what ails you. Oh, and it's not the best choice, it's Spacer's choice. Taste the freedom. A lot of slogans to keep track of. Sometimes I forget. Heard of it? My orientation Aetherwave showed that famous Saltuna cannery, which I'm sure smells as good as it looks.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's a Spacer's Choice beer. Take what you have, So, what can I get you? Some soap? Everyone loves soap. Everyone will love you for you. Have a look.
Sell my junk. Is this junk? Is he selling me junk? Oh. Oh, that's the stuff I sold him. Okay, okay. Uh-huh.
You should give our latest product a try. Ollie Ollie Toxi-Free. Now with activated charcoal. Don't take my word for it. See for yourself. Make a choice. Spacer's choice. I'm bound to satisfy headgear-related inquiries. Please send any complaints to our Consumer Care Headwear Division.
Huh?
Oh, I'm having a stellar day. And not just because I'm legally obligated to say so. Almost as stellar as a Spacer's Choice is affordable. I can see all of the top quality merchandise in the Spacer's Choice catalog, which is available here at a reasonable price.
How do you brush your teeth?
Spacer's Choice regrets that we don't sell toothpaste at this time, but we're always working on delivering exciting new products to our customers. Sprat Wash, Mouthwash, and Mantafloss are among the exciting line of dental goods currently in development. Don't miss out on these deals. You'll find none like them on all of Groundbreaker, or anywhere in the Halcyon Colony.
Do you have to sleep with
Double
that?
sleeping? Try our Lunar Eclipse mix.
This kid isn't answering any of my
2
questions.
handfuls of pep pills washed down with a hearty swig of 2-hour energy brew. The blast will send you through the stratosphere and the crash will knock you out cold, guaranteed. You would never ask if you knew what It's like in here. I mean, why, anyone can be a Spacer's Choice Consumer Relations Choice Specialist. Just keep your nose clean and aim for the moon.
Alright, guy. No one's watching, right? We safe before I shoot some people up.
What do you think?
Oh, where'd you come from?
Oh, just be careful next time.
Man, everyone got all... everyone just like popped up out of nowhere. That's your flaw offer. Taking the flaw is optional, but doing so provides you with a perk. Okay. Flaw, paranoid. Replay guys ready to. Oh, are these flaws worth? I kind of. Nah, reject. At least I picked up the guns. Now I can, oh, I want the amp. Ah, whatever. Bro, I swear, everything was clear, and then these guys just came up out of nowhere. So, okay. So I'm gonna stand right here, right? No one's looking at me, right? Right? He's got his back, he's got his back. Shoot, I can't reach that one. Me. Okay. Whew! That was close.
If it wasn't for us, this whole damn station would shut down.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your
Oh, I've been here before. Right.
But a scandal has launched the league and thrown this pivotal game into question. Have tested negative for performance enhancement.
Interesting.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient, or an oven. Just like store-bought. Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days.
Ooh.
It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking
Oh,
in
man.
I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in. Phineas, that old kook. He was quite the dancer back in his prime, did he tell you? Real light on his feet. Real light in the wallet, too.
Oof,
He still owes me a
okay.
small fortune. Laws. Maybe I should charge you double.
Alright, just tell me the opportunity.
I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms...
No qualms.
Do you know Edna, over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago. can't say I know for sure. Maybe it never really was.
Sounds like someone poking into somewhere they shouldn't be got into a spot of trouble.
Comm centers don't operate themselves, Captain. Someone had to have sent that distress call manually.
Those corps are cleverer than all get out. Might have been a ruse to keep the rest of the board from sniffing around. You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs. Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done. Might want to acquaint yourself with Junlei Tennyson, Groundbreaker's chief. She's been trying to get... You'll find her fretting in engineering. I'd say she's a sweet girl, but law forfend someone call me a liar. I found a handsome ceramic mandapillar at a salvage auction last week.
Okay. Oh, I actually do have enough money to buy this thing. But yeah, I'm not gonna spend it. Wow, 660 DPS? That's like so much better than the stuff I have. Should I get it? Or is it a waste of my money? Why can't I buy these? You cannot purchase this. Do I need better skills? I never bought a single weapon? Oh, okay. Alright. Oh, I leveled up. Let me get that perk. Oops. Wait. Oh. Hold on, hold on. How do I reset? So if I spend... Oh. So then it's not as worth then, right? If I start dumping all the points in here? Is that how that works? Yeah. Okay. So, once you hit 50, it's individual. I kind of. Do I want these? Do I want these? Do my skill points actually do anything other than these things? The skill able to boost your texture. Okay. Let's do these. Sure. Sounds good. Do my companions ever kill anything? Do I want that plus 50 XP? I mean 50% XP? Should I get more health? Is there a... Wait, what am I doing? Oh, sorry. I'll just farm XP. Okay. My quests are stacking up. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Guess I'll go this way. Haven't been in here yet.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the fall.
You alright there? You just thinking about life?
Learn to keep your eyes to yourself in my job. Nobody wants you looking close at that cardio.
Talk to your local manager about applying for military training and lend.
Seeking relief from the heat? Till Junlei gets those radiators fixed, I've got the next best thing.
Only the usual. Marauders all over space. You ever wonder how folk who can't figure the bleeding edge technology of a spoon can manage to get ships into space? The radiators, they're fucked 10 ways to Sunday. And we're all sweating buckets wondering when the powers that be are gonna get around to fixing it. Couldn't say, and I wouldn't be pouring drinks professionally if I could.
I get experience just for shouting random buzzwords at people.
Here, and it's only gonna
I wish
get
real
worse.
life was like that.
That's not for me to say. But if you're feeling the urge toward helpfulness, you can find Chief Junlei and what ain't I got?
I don't want to look at this stuff. Okay, okay. Anyone else I should talk to?
That last zero-G was a mistake.
Who wants to play an impromptu tossball match? No one? Really?
Close that up. A chef. Oh, another chef.
Colonials are always itching for a fight.
Don't mind me, I'm not gonna take your stuff. Just carry on. This back to the bar. Okay. Toilets. Okay. I just came this way. How do I get out of here? This way?
You couldn't pay me to visit Monarch. I'd probably get my face eaten off.
Oh, that looks like a very nice gun.
You know that sound when you've snapped on an injector clip? That's how you know your weapon loves you back. I got a full line of weapon modifications I'd be happy to show you.
So can I steal from her because no one's looking? Ooh, that's close. Oh, no. Why are you looking this way? Why are you here, dude? Move on with your life. Go. Ah, my God. Come on, dude. Chop chop.
Careful where you smoke. The crew bills us for air filtration.
What did I just pick up? Assault rifle, long gun. Wow. That looks so good. Man, I'm just gonna stand here and wait. Whatever. What are these? Light pistols. Breakdown. Oh, how do I sort? They're the same, right? I think I want this. Alright, dude. I'm gonna run around this corner.
Or has it been deader than usual around here?
Okay.
Chief wants to reduce board traffic, give tram freighters more paths.
I'm gonna run around this way. Alright.
What the hell's going on? We were in a holding pattern for 2 hours just to get in.
Why are you still? Yeah, okay, good. Very good. Let me save just in case. Steal. Dang. I just robbed this lady blind.
I was wondering what they do with their waste. I guess they just chuck it down here. Where's it all go?
Oh, that's pretty nasty. Should I break this door first? Let me open this door.
have to say, Miss Holcomb, you are surprisingly adept in combative situations.
Why do I suspect you're about to make fun?
You are quite handy with that hammer.
I like to hit things that annoy me.
What is that? I will, I'll fight you later.
Not all of it's mine. I'll die in here. Just get me out.
You'll have to show me how to do that.
Thank you, stranger. Shit, ain't that a relief?
Oh, gross. Dude. That's nasty, man.
You have no idea how good the air on Groundbreaker smells until you've been trapped in a tiny bathroom with an overflowing toilet. Thanks again, friend. What usually happens on this partially pressurized rust bucket? Something broke. Well, actually 2 things broke. First, the damn toilet overflowed. When I came to clean that up, the damn door decided to close and lock on me. Time stood still. I was aware of nothing but the smell. Ugh,
How did you survive?
Ah, shit. That means I haven't clocked out in days. Song is gonna have my ass for wage theft. You're gonna shake me down after I was trapped in a shit-covered bathroom? Is that how it is?
Let's intimidate him.
Hey, let's not be hasty. Here, I've got a few bits on me. Take it. Just take it, and we'll forget this ever happened, yeah?
Good. That's what I like to hear. That's right. Can I sneak up on you? Alright, I'll take that as a no.
They shouldn't have stood in our way.
Well, what are these things doing in here, though? Man, this place is huge. Let's go this way. Is it here? Was it here?
Hey, Mr. Vicker. Do you ever get a little bit homesick for Edgewater? For that ocean stink?
No, I do not.
You're supposed to say yes and go on to explain why. I just want to have a conversation.
Oh, I can't actually get on this thing?
Of course you do.
Okay. Where did I just come from? Toilet guy, yes, okay. Oh. Tactical shotgun. Whoa. Wow, that looks pretty good.
is Halcyon.
Oh, I'm back here? Interesting.
How about I stay up top? You know, keep watch, okay?
Frankie. Dead. Wait a second, I haven't done this yet.
Mechanicals all over, but they still got us sweating to move boxes.
You don't pay your docking fees, your ship gets seized. I seen it happen.
Admin access. Wait. Oops. What did I just do? What has happened? Did I just miss something? Huh. Oops. Oh well. Pretty sure I just missed something. You didn't even leave your name. I don't even know who's looking. I'll recruit you. "56 times? Wow.
CNP Borston baked beans.
Ooh, someone left themselves logged in. No good, no good. Rookie mistake. this the guy? Is this the Moon Man?
What's going on with you lately? You seem down.
Board patrol nicked a friend of mine. Pirates.
Sublight Salvage. Their front looks surprisingly on the up and up.
Do you reckon we can shop here, or is it all spoke for?
Pulling a legal salvage.
Rip Hawthorne. What is this? Is this called elevator or something?
I'm seeing you limping a bit. You all right, Mr. Vicker? Need us to slow down?
What are you implying? I am perfectly fit. My knee is just acting up.
There's no shame in being older.
Welcome to Sublight Salvage and Shipping, a legitimate business for legitimate consumers. You the one flying the unreliable? Money. We got it. The Steve Doors want it. I'll take that as a yes. Miss Lily has been expecting you. All unlocked. Sure am. A few years back, they got me started on simple acquisitions. You know those latches they put on cargo bays ain't worth a damn? These days, I stick to HQ and look after Miss...
Alright, kid.
So you're the new captain in town. I was hoping you'd make your way to my office. Saves me the work of hunting you down. Lilia Hagen, CEO and Executive Director of Aggressive Operations. I'm guessing you already know about Sublight, otherwise you wouldn't have come.
Never heard of you.
Not a word. Pity. My guy in marketing is about to lose his other thumb. It's nice to see the Unreliable again. Useful ship. Hawthorne was my contractor. I'd recognize that leaky boat of his anywhere.
I didn't kill him.
I didn't ask. I have a salvage job for someone light on corporate ties with a reliable set of wings. But there's a catch.
There is always a catch.
If you have a nav key to Stellar Bay, the job's yours. Interested? I like that initiative, but ease back on the throttle. Gladys at the Rest and Go might have what you need. If there's anything else, be quick about it. These days, the scrap business all but runs itself. Gives me the time to expand our interests into other sectors, where I can let my hair down. Our field is persuasive acquisitions. At least that's how my legal advisors tell me to phrase it. Not all of our salvage is abandoned when we find it. Sometimes it takes a polite conversation and a shot across the bow. You know, legal formalities.
Wink nod, wink nod.
Good boy. Knew you'd understand. Ask.
No,
We see.
I'll be back.
Sometimes I question my decision to be out here. But then I remember, free will is just an illusion.
If you're hungry, you've come to the right place. They're terrified to lock in the juices. How about a grinder's dozen? You know what sprats are? Space rats. Sprat meat is plenty tasty when properly prepared.
Nasty.
We grind them up in sausages, then terror-fry them in their own juices. Just as well. Near about fresh from...
Armory, you say?
You look like someone who's taken their share of cuts and bruises. Need some... We also have a line of specialized melee weapons. For those times you have to repel boarders but don't want to risk a bullet through the hull.
Interesting, interesting.
Well... Not me, but it's in my blood. After the crossing, my family worked Eridanos, indentured to the corporations. Not from around here, are ya? After leaving Earth, you worked a local gas... I was born into corporate labor, but I'm the first one of my family to buy my way out. That's why I settled on Groundbreaker. It's the Everything I sell is fresh from the forge. Technically, the metal formed billions of years ago, but it's freshly in this shape.
Oh man, there's so much stuff to steal here. Let me just save real quick. Right. Good.
Hey, I saw that.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. How did you see that? I can't even see you.
Do what you want, I guess.
Come on, lady. Here, while you're walking back. I wonder what my reputation is. Does this thing tell you? Look at that. It's only 2% negative. It's not a big deal. You know, not like not like these deserters.
Hearty greeting, potential customer. Welcome to Auntie's Kitchen, a home-style consumable protein dispenser where this unit dispense proteins for your ingestion. This unit is programmed to simulate shock at such a shock simulation non-functional. A trouble ticket has been shock simulation restored, initiating shocked subroutine. How dare you? Shock subroutine complete. Estimated guilt level of customer increased by 35%. May this unit dispense proteins for your beginning dispensing.
A chef's hat.
Have you seen this man?
Can I jump over?
For information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings to your local board embassy.
Darn.
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells.
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
Yeah, no one wants you on Groundbreaker.
These stairs are board property. Disperse now, or I'll detain you for trespassing.
I'm just gonna hang in the back and try not to touch anything.
You'd think the board and its agents would be more content, sitting at the top of the system's food chain as they are.
Choice is enjoying an unexpected windfall. Sources credit an increase in Saltuna production for this quarter's earning projections. Great job, as always, to our...
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. He must be the captain of the Unreliable.
Which one's Wheeler?
Used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he.
True.
Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer? This is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped? I impounded Alex's ship, not yours. Well, I guess it's yours now if you're captaining it. It's a game we play, he and I. I ask him to turn in Phineas Wells, he tells me he will soon. I impound his ship. He explains why he can't give me the info right now. I ask him to turn in Wells. Around and around we go. Right. You're going important places, I'm sure.
If I turn in
Big,
Phineas, is the game
exciting,
over?
important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience.
Yeah, that's
however,
right.
before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? You haven't read the posters? He's a terrorist, a thief, a madman. It's really in the colony's best interest that we stop him before he does further harm. Well, Alex knew, or he said he did. And you have his ship. Maybe he kept some records around, or... That's... Well... That's just terrible news. Law, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head. Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else? It's personal business, I'm afraid. Miserably, terribly personal. Information on the whereabouts of Phineas Wells would go a long way. It's... well, it's my white whale, I suppose. It's fine. Really, it's perfectly fine. I understand. Now, if you've nothing else, please see yourself out. I'd like to drown myself in work. Miss Doyle owes the board a significant sum. Alas, the only collateral she has is her organs. Compulsory donation is quite legal in such cases.
Make her an indentured servant.
I guess it's better than losing your organs, but I don't know, Captain. Just doesn't seem right.
Get ready? Yeah. I'm ready,
Miss
I'm
Doyle
ready.
is deeply in debt, and the board has every right to do whatever they like to recoup that debt. What guarantee do I have that she'll agree to the terms you negotiate? I quite concur. It's refreshing to deal with someone practical for a change. I will recall my collection agent. Tell Miss Doyle to report to me promptly for her first assignment. Now, is there anything else you need, or can I return to my work? Be my guest. I'm the certified representative of the board's interests here on the Groundbreaker. I'm their eyes, ears, and busy little hand. I have few complaints.
Good law! Who'd want to go to that toxic hell pit? No. Emphatically no. Unequivocally no. Immutably no.
Okay.
Law, but it's miserable. My underarms are damp. How can I be
TMI.
expected to work in these conditions?
TMI.
Chief Tennyson is supposedly looking into the cause, but I've seen no action from her.
Probably just to spite
Deplorable
you.
conduct. My superiors will be hearing about it. You can... Oh, you've noticed my friends. Wonderful. Aren't their guns very large? Tremendously impressive. They're here to keep the peace, of course. Hardly. And if I might be frank, I doubt the Mardettes would be much match for seasoned UDL troops. Groundbreaker makes much ado about its independent status, and so resents any board presence, no matter how benign. Please, a luxury stateroom, reserved for Chairman Rockwell's use. Oh, good law, of course not. He'd never set foot on this decrepit junk pile. As this office is the primary embassy for the board on Groundbreaker, corporate bylaws specifically state a room... Ask away.
Alright, alright. I guess I'm done for now. I'll be back later, I suppose.